From within our operating page, we have a universal terminal button. When we click on that, it brings up our different ISO controllers. So the first one that comes up is our speed auxiliary switch input node. Not much we can do on there. We have our auto boom as well as auto fold on the 135-foot booms. Our product controller and our SC1 steering controller. Inside each of those, we have the setup for each controller. On the product controller, on the home screen, you will see on the top left corner we have our rate selected and a gauge showing our rate. We can manually change that rate by tapping on it and changing it to 6 gallons. If we look over on the right side, you can see we have 2 preset rates in here. 4 gallons, 6 gallons, to quickly toggle between 2 rates in the field on the fly. If we tap our pressure gauge, it changes it to a plus and minus button for the rate. Plus will increase by a preset amount. This one is set to 1 gallon an acre. By tapping on the gauge again, it takes us back to our preset rates. On the right side of the screen, we have our pressure. The pressure will control our droplet size. For various applications, we need to adjust the droplet size for drift or proper coverage. And again, if we tap on the pressure, I can change it to a preset value. If I tap on the gauge underneath it, I can have 2 presets preloaded, and I can toggle between 35 and 55 in this case. If I tap on the gauge again, I have an increase and decrease. This one is set to 5 psi. In the middle of the screen, we have an auto manual switch, and in tiny blue letters beneath it, we have on this one 8.9 to 23.2. That is the speed range for the set tip for the AIM command to operate in. Within 8.9 to 23.2 miles an hour, with the current tip we have selected, our AIM command flex is going to control and keep the proper rate and the proper pressure and the proper droplet size. If we are trying to run under 8.9, we will be over applying because the tip can't go that low. Always have a good look at that. Speed, how fast we're going, area we've covered. Alarms, if we tap on the bell, it's flashing an alarm. Right now it's saying my battery voltage is low. That's why I'm getting an alarm. Our tank volume. We can tap on the tank, tell it that we have a full tank, or we can tap on the tank and we can tell it that we have a half a load. With the optional fill flow meter, the information from the fill flow meter will automatically update into there. We also have a lower tank limit. At what point the alarm is going to tell you that your tank's almost empty. You can set that to a value that is good for you. We have our boom picture that'll show us when we're applicating. This particular sprayer is set to nozzle level control, so it has the AIM Flex upgrade unlock, only available with the Viper 4, not available with a Pro 700. That'll give us nozzle by nozzle shutoff and turn compensation. The NCV PWM shows us our high, average, and low. So as we're driving down the field, they should be the same, showing our duty cycle on each AIM solenoid. As we turn, the fast side of the boom, or the outside of the boom, will go higher. The inside of the boom will go lower. So these numbers will indicate that the turn compensation is working.